I have the permission from Aidan to use his article here. Canton cover-up, part 536. Michael Proctor's union attorney drops appeal of state police termination after allegedly racist text messages about defendants and co-workers found in iCloud. So there they are, Michael Proctor and his attorney. Michael Proctor's union attorney, Daniel Moynihan, confirmed today that he has dropped Proctor's appeal to get his job back after being terminated by the Massachusetts State Police prior to the start of Karen Reid's retrial in the murder of John O'Keefe. In August, Proctor was subjected to 2 full days of testimony in front of the Civil Service Commission, in which video footage of his testimony in Karen Reid's first trial was replayed. He was scheduled to go in front of the commission later this month, but will no longer be doing so since he has given up his fight to get his job back. Oh, yeah. Now, Trooper Proctor, in my opinion, is a bit of a scapegoat. Everybody protected each other up until they couldn't protect Proctor anymore. And so what they did was, okay, let's feed him to the wolves and let's protect everybody else. Because in my opinion, Buchanan, Tully, equally guilty to the clusterfuck that is the Karen Reid trial. Laws of physics say there was no collision. And when the laws of physics, if you can't disprove the laws of physics, then drop it. Drop it. Let's continue. What isn't being reported until now is why Proctor is giving up. Proctor has shown us time and time again that he is both arrogant and shameless. After all, he wanted to stay in a job where he wasn't wanted and where he knew that anywhere he went, he would be followed by the permanent stain that Karen Reid has left on his reputation. So why is he suddenly throwing in the towel? At the Civil Service Commission hearing in August, Attorney Moynihan said that Proctor changed phones in February 2024, did not preserve his old phone, and turned on a feature in his new phone that auto-delete text of messages after 30 days. Learned from Morrissey, but he forgot one thing. What is that? There's just one problem with this. He can't delete the cloud. And on Friday, the Commonwealth filed a motion in the Brian Walsh case, which said that the extraction of his cloud data has revealed hundreds of thousands of items dating back to 2013. And yeah. And all the way back to 2013. Folks, Michael Proctor has testified about stuff like this at trials. He's a veteran law enforcement officer, or was. And he's this stupid that he don't know that unless you turn off the iCloud function, everything gets saved to the iCloud. Everything. I mean, and that speaks volumes about Buchanan, who told in one of these hearings that he more or less trusted Proctor with his life. That he more or less saw the Trooper Proctor's words as gospel. And and he does. I mean, he knew he could have asked, what's his face? The person I believe is the actual perpetrator. Karen's temporary fling. What fuck? Oh, yeah, the guy who drove through a military base to absolutely destroy his phone. Let's see here. Yeah, and all of that. And it's discoverable. Let's see here. They believe identified materials to be discoverable under the King matter. Now, what is the difference between the Walsh matter and the King matter? Oh, thank you, Brian Higgins. Thank you. Yeah, Higgins. What's the difference between the Walsh case and the King case? King is black. So you draw your own conclusions from that. But according to Aidan, we don't really have to. Let's see here. Let's go and read his own the article in full if you want to read it. According to our sources, the reason that the Commonwealth specifically said that data found in Proctor's phone would be discoverable in the King case and not the Walsh case is because Proctor has a plethora of text messages using racial slurs in reference to people he has arrested. Miles King is black. And that goes to bias. So what can be referenced in the King case is that that Proctor, who more or less were, if not the lead detective, a major participant in more or less everything in that case, all of it could now be argued being fruit of the poisonous tree. All of it. Additionally, sources are reporting that Proctor has text messages in his phone in which he uses racist language in reference to fellow state troopers in order to degrade them. Other messages are reportedly homophobic in nature. So yeah, we will talk more about this on Friday during my Slightly Buzzed Friday Law show. But this goes back 11 years. Everything he did on his phone. Every text message. And folks, somebody received those. Colleagues, supervisors, police chiefs, family members, maybe prosecutors, maybe district attorneys. So that will be interesting to see how far down the rabbit hole this actually goes and who else will be implicated in this. Because, when they save up to the iCloud, if I remember correctly, they save the answers too. So if, say speculatively, Proctor said something about this N-word colleague over there, he should not be promoted. And the chief of police says, oh, that's never going to happen. Yeah. So that, folks, is what I wanted to address here in this little shorter format than usual. That Trooper Proctor is royally fucked. And if this comes to light, this can ruin careers. Sadly, it is, if it's allowed by the courts to see the light of day. We'll see in the king's case what actually they can use or are allowed to use. But seriously, this is a treasure trove. And then you have all other people who are trying to appeal their convictions based on what Michael Proctor testified to. And then you have people who might have died in prison for something they might not have done. Then you have the people who spend time, maybe for the first time, and then never got their life back on the feet. Families ruined because Michael Proctor decided to ruin it. All right. Yeah, so that, but we will talk more about this on Friday. I suspect this week, the rest of the week, we will find out more. We will find out more. All right.